Well, good day. Welcome to Endurance Room. I hope you're all doing well. Today, we're going to set up a modified Von Reck shelter. If you're not familiar, this is a shelter concept used by the U.S. military, or it was used by the U.S. military with the old school canvas pup tents. 4 guys would each carry their shelter half, and then they would team up to set up the shelter. The ends are connected together, and then if you're looking down from over the top, it forms a square. So it's kind of an open shelter that's concealed on the sides, and it allows them to, have their shelter half for each individual with a fire at the center. And the idea is to conceal the fire from a distance. So if anybody's like moving through the forest, they're not going to see the light through the trees and go check it out. So pretty cool concept. Like I said, it takes 4 of the shelter halves to make the full Von Reck. I happen to have 2 with me, but I also have a Plash Palatka. So we're going to try and do a variation on the theme with a modified Von Reck shelter. Welcome to Endurance Room. Two USGI shelter halves and an old school Plash Palatka. Pretty comparable in weight. Let's check out the dimensions. We'll open them up real quick. Let's start by mating up the shelter halves. We need a stake. Yeto. So I just realized if we put the Palatka on first before we set the pole, it's going to help us out with our spacing. So I'm going to do so by taking the loop here on the USGI shelter half, running it through the grommet on the Palatka. Tighten this back end up a little bit. Got a piece of paracord with a bowline in the end of it. Drop the toggle through. Here we have the basic idea of the Von Reck shelter. We're open to the top so we can have a fire right in the middle. 2 guys on each side. These tent poles could actually be a little bit shorter, which will improve the angle and give you more coverage overhead. But we still have the Palatka here, and as you can see, it's not a direct fit or even a good fit, but all we really needed to do is cover up this opening to conceal a fire or prevent wind from coming in. It's pretty spacious in here. Definitely 2 people, and a little campfire. Campfire to cook with, or just to keep the shelter warm, and you'd be pretty good. So the idea with this is to have a stealthy type shelter where each man has got their shelter half, and they team up to make the full Von Reck shelter, making a rather large shelter to accommodate 4 people, and then adding the stealth factor with being able to conceal the fire from a distance. That's really cool. And the idea here is to allow 2 people to do a similar design. And, each guy's got a shelter half, and then maybe somebody adds the poncho for the doorway, or you could flip it over for a roof, and you'd have a substantially larger shelter than just the pup tent. So, pretty cool. I definitely like to explore the idea a little bit more, but thank you guys for watching. If you got any questions, just let me know down below. If you've ever used one of these, I'd love to hear about it. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you soon. Cheers.